Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Alright, now today's lesson is going to be on this video. Like, I had this video for a long time and I'm only now doing it, you know, I just haven't really felt like doing it, slash kind of was like on my to-do list but not really there. And I believe that this might be the spirit that's leading me to do so now. Alright, now let's get into this and see what this video is about.
And everything y'all see, especially on social media, y'all see this? I'm shocked. Like, how is that not his head? Look how realistic this looks. I'm not gonna lie, they had me all the way fooled. Look at that.
And if you take a quick look, I believe over here, if you can see can you even see my mouse? Bear with me. I think you can see my mouse. But anyway, the point is, over here, I think that is where the skin starts. All right. And I went into this person's TikTok account to find more, and yeah, like it's not just one, like there's a bunch of different.
Wait a minute, hold on, what we got going on over here? That's why you can't believe nothing you see, girl. They out here lying.
So yeah, basically I believe that this is a light-skinned man, a white-skinned man, maybe potentially, or an Edomite-looking man, whatever. Okay, under this, I think so. I could be wrong, or maybe it's a woman. I wouldn't know. But the point of the matter is the fact that they have all this technology now. They have all this technology now to be able to, you know, convincingly deceive people. We saw how in that movie, I don't know if you've seen that movie White Chicks, where Marlon and Shawn Wayans, they had that fake, they had to pretend to be those two white girls, which I don't even know their names. Alright, but people were saying, oh yeah, like it's so good, like look at all the technology and stuff like that. But you know, it wasn't really done well. Like you could like clearly see like there was some issues with it. Alright, let me get this. There was some issues with it where it looked pretty weird. The face was pretty like contorted, like fucked up. Like they genuinely do not look like women. They have some masculine features on their face. All right. Whereas with this, it was a lot easier. I think this is a woman over here. Like let's just see. Okay. I'm not gonna just say I think.
Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but y'all better come get y'all kids. They out here putting fake braces on. Hold on, wait a minute. I know that wasn't no nail glue he used.
Never mind, it's not. That's actually the person. They were just fucking up their face. But the point of the matter is that, you know, they can put on these super realistic masks that binds to their face and makes them look like different people. And the thing about that is, which is also Slakia, that also partially ties into you know, us not believing or not following or not thinking that someone is a brother just based off their appearance. All right, but we're supposed to be, you know, trying the spirit, as the scriptures say. Let me get that right quick. I don't even know if all these tabs are relevant. I did this let's get to the point. 1 John chapter 4 verse 1, beloved, 1 John chapter 4 verse 1, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of Yahawadah, because many false prophets are gone out into the world. All right, so there's going to be false prophets, false tares that are going to go out and say, oh yeah, I'm part of this ministry, but in actuality, they were set up by our enemy to deceive. All right, and the thing is, it doesn't just start and end with stuff like this. It goes into or just it doesn't just start and end with people joining your ranks, but it also goes into like tea attacks. All right, so the brand of tea, that the tea that that the Arabians are known for. All right, where they're gonna go, which I believe that they did that a couple of years back, where they said a so-called black Hebrew Israelite had shot up and killed so-called Jewish man. All right, so-called Jewish man as a hate crime. All right, when what happened was the images that they showed of the man and woman that had did it changed after one day. All right, so if they caught them, which they did, they claimed to have caught them the day of, but then the next day they had completely different pictures, which I thought that was funny. But yet, like, they're gonna do instances where they might not just hire a Jake to go and do something and then claim and then make that Jake claim to be, but they might just get people or Slack it. They might even get people, be it Jake or Edomites, to have face moldings of other brothers in this truth and possibly lie. You never know what Esau is going to do. All right, like say for example, you can just take this woman's face and then you can go rob a bank, and then the people are going to go and arrest her, and then your face is completely different from her, and then you're in the clear. All right, like this is the type of stuff that we can't put it past Esau to do. All right, so yeah, this is just a bit of warning, and now I'm going to get into these precepts. Let's get this. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. All right, so Esau, he can't just leave it alone. All right, let me also get this, as a matter of fact, a precept to this. I might have to go in okay, here. Acts chapter 5 verse 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. Okay, so for us in this truth, when we see people, doing something like be they false prophets, all right, if they're false prophets or they're just doing something wicked, and us being in the position where we don't have power, okay, we're not supposed to go out of our way to try to forcefully stop someone. We're just supposed to say, okay, you know what, if this is the Lord, if this is the work of YAHAWASHI, then we're gonna leave it alone, okay, because that's what the Lord wants to do. Or if it's not the of YAHAWASHI, then the Lord's going to handle it. All right, so this is what we have to do. But that's the thing, Esau, he's carnal, as well as he is his own God. All right, where him being his own God, he needs to be the one to go and dish out the judgment to his liking. All right, which he does that in by going out and oppressing Israel. All right, specifically Israel, but also other nations as well. Now also Psalm 38 verse 12, they also that seek after my life lay snares for me, and they that seek my hurt, speak mischievous things, and imagine deceits all the day long. All right. So they seek to lay snares for us. All right. And also, Slaki, there's also snares in the form of, these vocab malones, right, that go and try to pick fights with people, or to pick debates with people, and then they bring people, and then they try to find some way to blame us, to blame the prophets. All right. To blame the prophets, trying to say, I was just asking him a question that he got physical, it got turned physical and stuff like that, where, well, he knows exactly what he's doing, as well as other brothers. And I think it's very shameful that Hassad literally is going and doing the exact same thing. He's saying like I'm gonna go visit your town and do the same thing, like that he literally came in the same spirit of vocab alone. Like, he's literally going to spend his time going to debate people like that. Like, that's definitely like counterproductive to our actual duty. All right. And outside of that, going back to the whole deception thing with this, the mass and stuff like that, that's also another thing where the people, like the masses of people, they're going to see these types of stuff, the type of the mass and stuff, not the mass, the people that look like us or that claim to be a part of us. All right, they're going to see these people, and then they're going to associate us with doing wickedly, doing evil. All right. Also, that was also, wasn't that what people were talking about with the whole, what's that thing called, the gun control laws and stuff like that? They were trying to say that this is an excuse to get rid of guns. This is a reason why we need to stop taking guns. And then all the conservatives were pissed off at that. All right, they were saying that all these things that's happening, it's an excuse to take away our Second Amendment right and whatnot. All right, Slakia. Psalm chapter 64 verse 5, they encourage themselves in an evil manner, they commune of laying snares privily, they say, who shall see them? Okay, and this is the thing, like, a lot of these things are public knowledge. Okay, the fact that these masks are public knowledge, but at the same time, there are still a lot of people that don't know of them. All right, but the thing is that the Lord gave the prophets, all right, the Lord gave his people, all right, the elect, the knowledge to be able to be aware that these are traps, these are lies. All right, so that we're not gonna fall for them. All right, and we're gonna be able to see them. We're gonna see through these traps, and we're not gonna fall for them. But for the other people, the masses, okay, they're going to fall for it. They're gonna be victims to it, or they're going to fall under the devil's traps and / the conditioning of the devil to make people think the way that he wants them to think. This is Satan's devices of making people. And Saki, that was the thing. Now I don't know if the Donald Trump assassination attempt was staged or not. Maybe it was staged. Okay, maybe it wasn't staged. And they genuinely did kill someone. Or Saki, maybe it was staged and they killed someone as a result of it. Like, that to me, it doesn't matter if it was staged or not. The main fact of the matter is the fact that at the end of the day, it is not above Esau to have people die for the sake of pushing out his agenda. All right, and that goes the same with literally anything else. Okay, I don't know why people were making that as a talking point, as in like, oh, if it was staged, no one would have died. Well, like, Esau doesn't care about letting someone die just to forward his agenda. All right, like this is not like something like, oh, they think life is precious and whatnot. Like are you a kindergartner or something to actually think that? Anyway, moving on. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 18, and they lay wait, but it's like it. At the end of the day, I don't know if it was staged or not. I don't care. The fact of the matter is that, you know, the event did happen. All right, whether it was faked or pre-planned or whatnot, the event did happen, and they're getting what they want from it because a majority of people, okay, they are falling under the trap, the conditioning, the tricks that Esau is doing to them. All right, Proverbs chapter 1 verse 18, and they lay wait for their own blood, they lurk privily for their own lives. Okay, I don't think this was, yeah. Psalm chapter 31 verse 4, pull me out of the net that they have laid privily for me, for thou art my strength. Okay, and you know, this is the thing, like being a part of the elect, okay, we don't rely on our own strength or on our own wisdom. Okay, we ask the Lord. Okay, just as always, you know, it says, call upon the Lord and he shall save thee, wait upon the Lord and he shall deliver thee. All right, at the end of the day, you know, we have to trust in the Lord YAHAWASHI to protect us and to help us or show us exactly where we need to avoid what we need to avoid, what we need to do in order to not fall victim to Esau's traps. All right, so and a lot of times these traps are primarily aimed towards us, the Israelites. Okay, you know what's I think Planned Parenthood, the abortion thing. What's another thing? The police thing, stop and frisk laws and whatnot. There was that one immigration thing. I think that was a stop and frisk thing. But yeah, on the so-called Hispanic brethrens and whatnot because of Mexico deportation stuff. Anyway, yeah. So these are the things that, yes, it's going to work a lot of times, but for the Lord YAHAWASHI, he's going to pick the elect and have mercy on the elect. The elect are going to be protected, you know, not just in those times, but always. All right, as long as we fall after the word of Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's why it's so important, because as it says in here, verse 4, for thou art my strength. The Lord is my strength, is our strength. Okay, the Lord is the one that protects us, negates traps, reflects traps, deflects traps, whatever. All right, the Lord is the one that protects us and keeps us, you know, safe and keeps us going through these tough times. Matthew chapter 13 verse 11, Slakia, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So the Lord gave us the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, of how to reach the kingdom of heaven, what we need to know, you know, in order to, you know, get on the good side, being the elect. Okay, the Lord gave us the mysteries, and you know, a part of that is, you know, knowing, you know, what the MOTB is, you know, knowing all those traps that Esau wants to use to destroy us. All right, and you know, that was a part of the whole jab, which was a rehearsal to the MOTB. Okay, as well as, is my phone Slakia? That was the part of the thing, as I said before, and then as well as others that he seeks to implement to destroy us. All right, but as a result of us, of YAHAWAH being our strength, we will be spared. All right, not because of anything that we do, but because the Lord is going to protect us or remove the trap from our paths. All right. Revelation chapter 13 verse 14, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had let me just take this off, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Okay, so basically the miracles, being one of the miracles being this, okay, the whole mask stuff, the form-fitting mask. Is this the form-fitting mask that fits, that makes you look like a completely different person that already pre-exists? All right, to take the form and shape of another person. All right, this is the this is one of the miracles of the devil. All right, and this is what they're going to do to deceive the masses, not the elect. Okay, because what did the scriptures say about deceiving the elect? Matthew chapter 24 verse 24, for there shall arise false MANASHAHs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible they shall deceive the very elect. But it's not, it says if it were possible. Okay, meaning that it's impossible, it's not possible. So at the end of the day, if you are a part of the elect, you're not going to be able to be deceived by all this wickedness. All right, and the thing is that the intentions, which, like, for example, I'll use the what's the thing called, the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. That was used to garner that. One of the effects, I'm not gonna say that's what it was exactly used for, because I don't know what it was exactly used for, because there is that Simpsons episode where Donald Trump was supposed to actually die. So maybe Donald Trump lived when he was supposed to die. But the point of the matter is, one of the effects of him living is the fact that he garnered sympathy as a result of that. So there were some people that did not, as far as I heard, it's not that many, but there were some people that did say, okay, well, now I'm going to vote for him because people are trying to kill him. So why would they do that? This and third, blah blah blah. So, like, there's some sympathy vote. There are going to be some sympathy votes for him as a result of that. And for us, it never was going to phase us, because if you are a part of the elect, if you are trying to, not even just part of the elect, but if you're trying to keep the commandments, you shouldn't be voting for either of those presidential candidates, because they're both heathens. Okay, both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris is a so-called Indian woman. She's not a Jake. All right, and also there were there was someone made a video where they were exposing that her father is not actually he's Jamaican nationality, but ethnic wise he's Caucasian. So once again, like, he's not, her mother is Indian and then her dad is Caucasian. So, like, she's not an Israelite in any shape or form. So you shouldn't be voting for her in the first place. Let me get this and I'll close it out. Deuteronomy chapter 17 verse 15. I remember that by now. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose, one from among thy brethren. Thou shalt set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. Okay, so basically, you can't be putting a heathen over you to be your king slash leader and whatnot. And if you go and vote, you're going to be directly sinning. You're just straight up sinning. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Do your best that you can, Israel, to stay in the spirit and be obedient. And with that, I want to say Shalom, Abad Babal and Shalom.